I'm really excited to introduce you today to my newest addition, baby Ivy, who's been in my belly for the last few months. And I'm joined by my two older daughters who are so fantastic and fabulous, Summer and Haley. Today we're gonna chat about attachment parenting and how to redefine it. I'm gonna let you kiddos go off and have some lunch and play, and we'll start with nugget number one. Take some pressure off of yourself. Attachment style parenting can make parents feel like there's only one way to create a healthy attachment for your baby, which is sleep with your baby, always wear your baby, and feed your baby with breastfeeding all the time on demand. So many moms share with me how unbelievably exhausted they feel when they're doing this style, and they're so afraid to veer from it because then their baby won't have a healthy attachment. And I really want to help redefine for all of you what healthy attachment is and how to achieve it. In fact, Dr. Sears says in his book, you will grow and develop your own style. Attachment parenting does not have to be done in this rigid one way. You can adjust it and adapt it to meet with your family's needs and your baby's needs. That's what attachment is being in tune. Number two, be responsive. When your baby smiles, you smile. When they ask for milk, you give them milk. When they tell you they're tired, you put them to sleep. When they want to play, you play. You're being responsive. You're in tune with your baby. I love the work that Dr. Dan Siegel has done on attachment, and he has shown that what stimulates the brain and grows it and connects with attachment is really being responsive with your baby. Next, let your baby lead you. What I mean by that is, if your baby wakes up from their nap and they're in their crib and they're happy, kind of cooing and looking around and chatting with themselves, you don't need to go grab your baby. They're communicating to you, hey, I'm good. So we want to be respectful of what our kids are communicating to us and back up enough to create that healthy attachment. We're following their lead. Again, they coo with us and want to play, we play with them. If they're disengaged and looking around, we don't try to engage them and get them to play with us. We are following their lead. And another thing to follow their lead with is, let's say your baby's showing you a lot of cues that they're ready to take that nap, but you're like, oh, my baby doesn't nap till 1 o'clock. We're not following their lead, we're actually telling them when it's time. And with attunement and attachment, we want to follow them and they let us know what their needs are and we respond to it and provide it for them. And finally, focus on being emotionally attuned to your baby. Healthy attachment is achieved by right brain to right brain connection. Your right brain is responsible for all the emotion-focused stuff. Facial expressions, a nurturing touch, a validating look, all of that is that right brain, and your baby is right brain dominant. So we want to respond to our babies from our right brains. A lot of engaged looks, responding with facial expressions, with those warm, loving touches. That's what develops healthy attachment that gets taken inside of their body, makes them feel great and loved. They then can go out into the world and search for other healthy, wonderful attachments for them throughout their life. This is such an important topic. I really could talk about it every week for the whole year. I'm very passionate and dedicated to it, but I really want you to know that the nuggets today are what's really important with attachment with your babies. Thanks so much for joining me. I'd love to hear about your attachment parenting. Post it below, and I'll see you next time.